interventions real that we're hearing from the government, or is it just lip service? And who are the people behind these things, if you have any idea?
Okay, let me start with the first question. You know, when I sit down here and make allegations, I am first and foremost a researcher and I'm an academic. I don't just talk on the basis of maybe what I hear people discuss in the beer parlor or what maybe one sensational journalist decides to put out, you know, on the papers and all of that. I go into deep research to understand, and whatever I tell you here, it's the truth. Jonathan, Goodluck Jonathan, during his presidency, admitted that he had Boko Haram sponsors in his government. Commander Olaomi has come out severally to tell us the number of governors, senators that are part and parcel of the insurgency ravaging the country. In fact, the United Arab Emirates sent a list of over 300 financiers of terror to the Nigerian government. Have they been able to name even one person? So the point is this, there is complicity. And when General T.Y. Anjuma alleged that the military colludes with these terrorists to unleash terror on unsuspecting citizens of this country, he wasn't just speaking from his lips. He was speaking from his head and he was speaking from his heart, because he knows. He has intelligence. He has a lot of intelligence about the activities of what the state in all of this. Now, let me be very, very frank and let's be very, very graphic about this. Look at all the madness that the military has done in the southeast. Why is it that the military becomes so aggressive and so powerful to quell and to suppress any insurrection within the southeast? But whenever it comes to the Middle Belt region, they all suddenly become lame ducks. The intelligence gathering mechanism suddenly becomes porous. All of a sudden, there are no military personnel, no policemen. Oh, they have not been given authority to go in. Oh, they lack equipment and all of that. I have mentioned that they have bases from which they operate. In Nasarawa State, there is a place called Mahanga, which lies at the valley, which lies, you know, at the foot of the Bokos Hills, bordering Wamba to the south. It's from this particular... Yes, in Plateau State. No, in Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State. It's between Plateau and Nasarawa State, but it's actually within Wamba local government. It's from this local government that most of the attacks on Plateau, on southern Kaduna, Benue, and Taraba are orchestrated. There is another base again in Gishiri.
And how do you know this? That
why would we not know?
In that particular place?
Would we not know?
If it's known publicly, then how come that there has not been any raid on that place?
What I'm saying in essence is that I have alluded to this fact on Arise TV at in the heat of the Christmas Eve attacks. Have the security either raided that place or come out to deny? They cannot debunk it because it's a fact. I'm not the only one who knows this, sir. Do I need any proof to say you are wearing glasses? When it is obvious I can see it? We are from that particular reason, and we know how many deaths we've buried. We know how many mass graves saturate the length and breadth of our land. So we're not even talking based on hearsay. No.
So again, you're saying that these people are known.
Apart from Mahanga, of course, it's the Fulani terrorists that are wreaking havoc on our land. It is a fact. Let's call a spade a spade. And we have to be unapologetic about it. The point is this: you only have one life, and when you drop dead, that's all. And in any case, nobody would live forever on this earth. So the point is this: we cannot come and sit down here and be romanticizing the truth, be deodorizing it just because I want to be politically correct. I don't stand for that. That is an insult on the memory of all the thousands that have been buried in cold blood, with all their dreams and their visions and all that they wish to become, all buried. Because the thing is this: beyond even Mahanga, we have Gishiri. Gishiri is after Tunga when you're crossing from within Awe local government, we are crossing over to Taraba State. That's another base from which they attack the thieves in Taraba and Benue State. There's another one in Rukubi in Doma local government, all in Nasarawa State. Are you telling me the security are not aware of all of this? They are aware. Do you know the sophisticated weapons with which these guys unleash this terror?
Speaking of these sophisticated weapons, right, it's not possible for, I don't think it's possible for them to acquire these weapons on their own. So do you think that these terrorists, let me put it that way, regardless of whatever location they come from, do you think they're acting on their own volition? Or there's some kind of backing and sponsorship, or both, you know, pushing them to achieve a certain agenda?
The point is this. I have already laid a foundation for this discourse.
Yes.
And I've told you that first is to indoctrinate. Second, use state institutions to further their own agenda of creating an Islamic state. When that fails, they compromise institutions. So the point is there is complicity of all of these dregs and these undesirable elements who have infiltrated all the ranks.